4 of the best chefs in Britain are on the hunt for their perfect partner. For the first time ever, amateur home cooks will be paired with the best in the business for the cooking experience of a lifetime.
Let me back in there.
Each day, a Michelin-starred chef will choose their perfect partner from 4 talented home cooks. Then, in the Friday final, all 4 pairs will go head-to-head to cook for culinary royalty, Pierre Koffmann.
What impressed me with food is the end result. The taste is the most important.
For the chefs, their professional pride is at stake.
Bring the home cooks in!
For the home cooks, it will be the ultimate test.
It looks like a dog's dinner.
But who will win? This is Yes Chef.
Hello and welcome to Yes Chef. Let's see which home cooks are in the kitchen today.
First, it's Jo Cooksey, an account manager from Stockport.
I'm a very organised cook. I can't bear to come into a kitchen and see loads of pots and mess. It just annoys me.
Next is Paul Vervaag, a factory worker from Scarborough.
I really want to win today, but to be honest, I just really want to get through to the second bit after I've made my dish.
Andy Nightingale is a software developer from Northampton.
I'm really looking forward to working with the Michelin-Star chef today. It's top of my bucket list. I'm here to win.
And finally, Alicia Vaughan is a barmaid from Dudley.
I'm so looking forward to cooking today. I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to it all week.
Our cooks are at the ready, so it's time now to meet our chef. He's held his Michelin star for the past 10 years. It's Luke Tippin.
Luke Tippin is the executive chef at Simpson's in Birmingham, which has held a Michelin star since 2000.
Our cooking style is very simple. We don't put too many ingredients on the plate. Just sort of very free-flowing, natural kind of food, really.
With his continued success, Luke's creative style of cooking truly speaks for itself. He knows exactly what he's looking for to stay ahead of the game.
Service, salmon ready. I'm looking for someone who can work cleanly, efficiently, know what food is really supposed to taste like, not too over-seasoned or under-seasoned. I'd love to win. Cooking against my peers is always that challenge, and we're mad for it.
It's fabulous to have you here today, Luke.
Lovely to be here.
So our cooks today are going to be going all out to try and impress you in the hope that you'll pick one of them to be your partner in the Friday final. What will you be looking for?
Respect to their ingredients, clarity of flavours, and just keeping nice and clean. That's a big thing for me.
OK, well, let's get on with it. This is round 1, dish of the day. Now, home cooks, you're going to be making one dish for Luke that you believe will set you apart from the rest. So you've got 45 minutes, so use your time wisely. Chef, it's over to you.
So just enjoy yourselves, have fun, and cook your hearts out.
Yes,
Yes,
Our cooks are off, and with one of them destined to leave the competition at the end of this round, they're going all out to impress Chef Luke. There's only 45 minutes on the clock, but just moments into the challenge, home cook Andy is already in tears.
I love onions.
Hello, Jo. How are we doing?
All right, thank you.
How are we getting on?
Good, thank you. We're doing a seafood risotto
OK.
with saffron.
So have you got some alcohol in there at all? Any white wine?
Some white wine,
Okay,
yeah, a
lovely.
little
Okay.
touch. Some for the pan, some for me.
Good. So we've got some scallops, some prawns, some...
We have.
Any other fish going in there?
No, just those two.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Is this the sort of thing you cook at home?
it is.
Yeah.
It is. Normally with chicken and broccoli, but jazz it up for a bit for today.
Nice.
For the telly.
I love
For the
broccoli.
telly.
That's one of my favourite things, broccoli. So
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn!
While Jo wishes she had stuck to the original recipe for her family favourite, are the other home cooks managing to stick to their plans under pressure?
It's going really well so far. We just see how things are going.
My main concern really is timing, just to make sure it's done on time and that the rice is, of course, cooked.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah.
Paul, how
are you
we
getting
doing
on?
there?
I'm very well, thank
Something
you.
smells nice.
So what are you making for us?
Chicken tortillas
Oh, nice.
with guacamole, salsa, sweet corn relish.
So this is some breast of chicken.
Yeah, some breast of chicken.
So what's the spices we've got on?
Cumin, oregano, chili powder, smoked paprika, cayenne pepper. I'm going to put some cocoa powder in towards the end. It shouldn't be too spicy.
Oh, we'll let you carry on.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Good luck.
Luke's looking for technical ability as well as a great tasting dish. Pulling out all the stops is key when you're cooking for one of Britain's top chefs.
When you cook risotto rice, the secret is to wait till you can hear the rice cracking, because it means it'll start absorbing the liquid. There it goes. It's like Rice Krispies.
Hi, Auntie. How are you getting on?
Not too bad, thank you.
Okay.
It's all more or less together on time.
Good, good.
I
Nice,
think.
simple...
It is simple, but that's my
right.
concern. It's just too simple. I don't want it to be...
So is it a mushroom risotto?
It's a wild mushroom risotto, yes.
A wild mushroom risotto.
Of course.
So what mushrooms are you putting in there?
We've got some wild mushrooms dried, so I've soaked them.
Okay.
I've just sort of fried them in some butter.
porcini in there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Porcini, shiitake.
Okay.
Do you do all the cooking at home?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No, and my wife does the day-to-day cooking.
How'd you get away with I do?
I get home late, so she...
How'd you get away with that? Well, good luck.
Thanks very much.
So both Andy and Joe are making risotto. But Andy's worried about the lack of complexity in his dish. For Alicia, it's all about timing.
Hello, Alicia. How are we doing?
Actually, it's going quite well.
Good,
I'm
good.
quite sharp.
So your lamb's in the oven. How long's...
12.5 minutes
Okay.
to 13 minutes.
Because it's quite a big piece, isn't it?
Yeah. I like my lamb just to be rare, medium rare.
Not too rare.
Yeah, not too rare.
Yeah. Can we have a look at the lamb?
Yes,
Is
of
it
course
all
you
right?
can.
It smells good. So what have we got on the top there? Some breadcrumbs, some herbs?
Yeah, I've got some breadcrumbs, I've got basil, mixed herbs, nuts, and salt, pepper, and
Okay.
a bit of cider vinegar as well.
Oh, right, lovely, OK.
Very
The
nice.
acidity. And so we're just doing a sauce here. What's this, the red wine sauce?
Yeah, I'm doing a red wine and shallot sauce,
Yeah.
which is, I think, personally, tastes absolutely beautiful.
Good,
Oh,
lovely.
Very
So
good.
I love it,
And is lamb your favourite meat?
1000%. It's my favourite meat to cook and my favourite meat to
Good.
eat as well.
OK, good.
Oh, brilliant.
Good luck anyway. We'll leave you to it. Yeah, carry on.
Halfway through and the cooks have just over 20 minutes left to wow Luke with their dish.
So we've had a walk round. Whose dish excites you at the minute?
Well, it's funny because there's two that are very complicated and two that are very simple, so it should be interesting.
I've kept it simple, but it's a dish that takes a while to cook, a risotto. It'll be fine. It'll be good. It's all about the taste.
Andy's is very simple. If he nails a mushroom risotto really well, then it could be really nice.
He seems a bit concerned that it's too simple, but,
Yeah, but
maybe
it's-
because everybody else is kind of...
Yeah, he's probably looked around thinking
Yeah.
it's all going on.
Yeah.
I'm all for simplicity. I've got no problem with that.
I keep meaning to have a look around at other people, but I just hear noises and hear spices and hear ingredients. I'm thinking I've got one major ingredient, rice.
Got a big piece of lamb going on there.
I know, it's quite...
Yeah, so
quite
that's going to
big.
take a little while to cook. Hopefully she'll get it cooked.
Do you think Alicia's given herself long enough?
It is a concern, got to be honest, because if it's too rare, it's not going to be good.
No.
It's harder than normally, let's just say that.
And then there's a lot going on with the fajitas.
Yeah.
He's made his own shell, which will be really nice to taste.
Yeah.
But he's got a lot going on. There's a lot on his plate.
Honestly, I think I have been quite ambitious with my dish. It's supposed to be a tortilla, would you believe that?
And do you look at things like people's workstations and how clean that they work?
Yeah, I am a stickler for
Are you?
cleanliness. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll try the food first, and then we'll eat.
Cooks, you have just 5 minutes left.
With time ticking down, will Alicia's lamb be cooked in time?
Joe, you've finished.
I
with
have.
5 minutes to spare.
I know.
If there's no more you can do, you might as well let it rest.
I know. Just wait.
Well, it looks lovely.
Thank you.
So while Joe has stormed ahead, all that Andy needs to do is top his dish off with a perfectly cooked egg yolk. But things aren't going to plan.
Disaster.
What have you done?
I managed to break 2 of my egg yolks, which is what I want to try to avoid.
Oh, no. Do you want me to get you another?
I've got one there, so
Have
if
you
I
got
get
one?
some spare, that'd be great, just in case.
Go and wash your hands.
Thank
Go
you.
on.
And it looks like he's not the only one having problems with the finishing touches.
It looks like a dog's dinner. Well, I tried.
Time, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I've got much of it left to do everything I need to do.
2 minutes to go, cooks. So start thinking about plating up.
In the final moments of the round, Luke's concerned Alicia's lamb hasn't cooked evenly, so he steps in to offer her some advice.
You OK there? Is it cooked enough? Go from that end. It might be cooked a bit more, yeah.
Thank you.
Don't break, don't break. The egg looks all right for now, but it's one of these things I won't know until it gets cut into and it either oozes and looks brilliant or it just doesn't.
30 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1. Stop cooking. Step away from your plates. So our 4 home cooks have served up their dish of the day. It's time to taste.
First to be judged is Jo with her dish of the day. Seafood risotto with scallops, king prawns, saffron, thyme, dill and peas.
Now, how did you find that challenge?
It was OK.
Yeah?
it was good.
You happy with your dish?
Yes, I think so. I hope you are.
Or should we
Yeah.
tuck in?
After you. You want to?
You can go first.
Rice is nicely cooked. That's a good sign. Lovely flavour of the saffron as well. Apart from the white wine, is there any other acidity, any lemon or anything in there? Or?
There isn't,
No?
but maybe it could have done with it.
Yeah.
Would you say that?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to wake it up again. But no, it's not bad.
OK,
Yeah, like
that's
it.
good. Ooh,
Thank you.
nice comments there.
Good.
It's nerve-wracking to serve up for a Michelin-starred chef, but yeah, it was good. Do you want to have a try?
Shall we have a taste? That's lovely.
So you pleasantly surprised?
A little bit heavy, but
Yeah.
the flavour was quite good. Nice
Yeah.
flavour of the saffron and the peas sort of give it a nice pop in your mouth.
OK.
Yeah, please.
Good.
Next is Paul with his dish of the day. Chicken tortillas with guacamole, served with charred corn and tomato salsa.
Hey, you right, guys?
Hi, Paul.
Good. How are you after
There you
that
go.
challenge?
I'm a bit flustered, to be honest, but
Are
I'm sure
you?
I'll recover in due time.
So you produced anyway, that's the main
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So
I
good.
got
You
it
had a
all
lot
on
to
the
do.
plate.
Yeah, you had a lot to do.
OK.
All right.
Let's have a... You take one and I'll take
OK.
one.
It's tasty. Not too spicy, as you say. It was spices are just coming through. You happy with it?
Yeah, quite.
Yeah.
I think I probably could have done better on my corn salsa, to be honest.
Why? In what way? What do you think?
I think I put a bit too much vinegar on it, to be honest.
I like it.
Brilliant. OK. Got some nice comments there.
Thank you. I'm quite surprised you liked it in the end because I had quite a few elements that I hadn't actually tried to make before, and I had quite a lot of elements to put on the dish, but I think I managed to get them all down eventually.
That is lovely.
I like that.
Well done.
Thank guys.
Yeah, I think he's incredibly nervous.
Yeah.
Which doesn't help, does it, when someone's super nervous? But thank you. Tasted good.
Yeah.
Time for Andy with his dish of the day. Wild mushroom risotto with watercress and parmesan, topped with a boiled egg yolk.
Lovely. So how did
Okay.
you find that challenge?
It was all right in the end.
Yeah.
I just hope it's
Start
tastes
breathing
nice
now.
and I relax now. So yeah, I hope it's all right, and I hope the egg is also oozy because it should have been poached just for long enough for it to sit on the outside.
Good. Let's see if it oozes. Oh, yes.
Perfect.
That's a relief.
You can breathe now.
I really can.
Is there any dressing on this at all?
Just
or is
olive
it
oil.
Okay.
Didn't have time to do anything more complicated, and I thought, well, it's a risotto primarily. That's just to cut through the richness.
Are you happy with that? Are you the seasoning?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
I think I tried it continually, and I think it's all right, but it's all subjective. My wife likes more salt, I like less salt, so it's quite hard to get a...
The opposite in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah. Is this a starter or is it a main course or what's
We
the...
tend to have as a main,
Okay.
but you certainly could be half the size,
Yeah.
but then the egg might be too rich for a starter.
Yeah. Is there any mascarpone or anything in there? Just
No,
to cream?
just a bit of cream,
So-
single cream, and butter in the rice.
And Parmesan.
Parmesan on top, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
OK, brilliant.
I'm not sure if I had enough to be in the next round because it's such a simple dish to make. It's a risotto, it's stirring rice. But hopefully the egg on top and just the flavours are good enough to make it through.
That's lovely, that.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Obviously, you look really panicked about the fact that...
Yeah. But he's worried that that's simple, but the first one was simpler than that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was simple, it was not.
Yeah, well, good.
And finally, it's Alicia with her dish of the day. Rack of lamb with mashed potato, baby carrots and a shallot and red wine jus.
Hi, Alicia, come in.
Hi.
Hello, Alicia.
Are you okay?
Yeah, you?
Are you glad that's over?
Yeah, it was the quickest 45 minutes I've ever known in my life. Literally.
So, are you happy with your dish?
I gotta be.
Do you think the lamb is a little bit too undercooked?
I like it medium to rare, so
Okay,
to me...
because that is very rare, but we'll try this bottom bit here, see how we get on. Have a bit of the crust. The sauce is nice.
Thank you.
You're proud of your sauce, aren't you?
I am proud of the sauce.
Yeah, that would what I'd say. It's a little bit...
Yeah,
you know,
undercooked.
it is a bit undercooked. It needed longer in the oven and more resting at
Yeah.
the other end as well.
How long would you have left it in for?
Well, we cook it in the restaurant really, really slowly.
Right.
It's got to get up to a temperature of 58 degrees to be sort of pink all the way through.
Yeah.
But it's not, you know, it's a tasty... The bit on the end is quite tasty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But it is a bit raw, that's the thing. So.
OK. I'm not disappointed for the pure fact I've done everything from the book and everything went absolutely fine, except the meat being a little bit undercooked.
I like his you.
Thank you. You like it? So that's good.
It's a shame because obviously it's undercooked. Thinking forward to Friday, it's a massive thing, you know.
Big time, yeah.
Only 3 people can be taken through to the next round. For one of our home cooks, it's time to leave the competition.
I want to go through so much. I've got so much more to show.
I want to go further now. I want to sort of see how much further I can get with this.
Technically, it might not have been enough to get through, but I think flavour-wise, I'm hoping I'll get through.
I'm hoping I've done enough to get through to the next round, but we'll see, won't we?
So have you got a good idea of who you think you want to leave the competition?
Yeah, I think so now, yeah.
OK. Well, let's go and tell them.
Yeah.
First, I'd like to say well done to all 4 of you. It's not an easy challenge, but you all did really well. But unfortunately, as you know, one of you has to leave the competition at this stage, and Luke has made his mind up, so it's over to you, Chef.
OK, I think you all did really, really well, considering, you know, the time and the pressure you were under. But obviously someone has to go, Inez, so unfortunately today, it's you, Alicia.
OK, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Sorry, but well done. I think the lamb was a little bit undercooked.
Yeah.
That was the big issue there.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
you know, keep doing what you're doing and keep cooking. That's the main thing.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks. I'm fine. Yeah, my lamb was undercooked, so everyone else's tasted absolutely amazing. So, believe it or not, I was already expecting it.
That leaves 3 home cooks. Joe from Stockport, Paul from Scarborough, and Andy from Northampton.
Round 2, it's the chef's challenge. So in this round, Luke is going to be testing you to see who's got the skills he's looking for. So what is today's test?
Today's test is one of the most classical sauces you could have, and it's a creme anglaise or an English cream. We've got some milk, sugar, some lovely vanilla, and egg yolks. We will put our milk on to boil. We'll put half our sugar in. Right, so we've got our vanilla. You will smell.
My favourite flavour.
We need to split the vanilla to get all the pods out. There's all our lovely pods. It all goes in. Rest of the sugar into the eggs. Sorry.
Why'd you do half and half?
Hopefully, with the sugar in there, it won't boil over.
All right.
So what we're doing now is just whisking the eggs and sugar together. We just want them to go slightly pale.
Right.
And have you made creme anglaise before?
I have.
You have?
I make a lot of brulee.
Oh, OK.
I made a custard once, but it went a bit lumpy.
Oh, did it?
Well, those are the pitfalls. You know, if you don't get it right, you're going to get scrambled eggs.
Scrambled egg, yeah.
Or it'll be like double cream, I suppose. So,
We just brought it to the boil.
yeah, just up to the boil. If it gets too hot, it will turn to scrambled eggs.
OK.
Or if you don't cook it enough, it's going to be too thin. So we can take our spatula now. Just take your time with it, that's the thing.
What consistency are we looking for?
What we want it to do is just coat the back of the spoon.
OK.
So it'll leave a trace in the
Slick.
spoon, yeah.
And do you feel quite confident, the three of you? Seems pretty simple enough, doesn't it?
I would in my home kitchen. Where nobody can see me.
Yeah.
See, we're starting to get there now.
Yeah.
You can see it's starting to
Thicken up.
a little bit more. See how it's shaping
Yeah.
up? Okay, that should do it.
Perfect.
There we go.
Have a try. So what will you be looking for?
Obviously getting that vanilla aroma coming through, and the most important thing is not too thick, not too thin. Just enjoy it, and let's have some nice custard.
Yes, chef.
So our cooks are attempting to make the perfect creme anglaise. Luke's looking for a silky texture and a glossy finish, all in just 20 minutes. The cooks must follow Luke's instructions to the letter, and the first key stage in the process is to separate the egg yolks. And already Andy's made a huge error.
I think I've made a mistake. I think I've used egg whites as well. Well, I know I've used the egg whites. I don't think I was meant to. I can't remember. No, I wasn't meant to use the egg whites.
Andy is mortified by his error. With no more eggs, he can't do anything about it.
Andy,
Hello, chef.
how are we doing?
Not so
Made a
good.
mistake,
I've made a
haven't
bit of a mistake. I didn't observe properly, and I've added the egg whites as well as the yolks. So
We'll carry on, and that's all we can do. And
make the best I can out of it, and hopefully
exactly,
it'll be
see what
not
happens.
awful.
Yeah. You might have invented something.
You never know. Whole egg custard.
Good, don't worry, keep going.
Thank you.
Luke's looking for a smooth consistency, so the cooks must be careful. Over-whisking the egg yolks and the sugar will thicken the sauce too much.
How are we doing?
It's making my arms ache.
Any problems so far?
No,
Good?
yeah, half sugar in each. And,
Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
Just don't want to make scrambled eggs.
No. Paul, how are we doing?
All right.
Okay,
I'm
yeah?
a bit concerned about over-whipping my eggs, to be honest.
Okay, well, I'd probably stop there then if you're concerned.
With his eggs already well beaten, Paul must stir gently or his sauce will continue to thicken.
So we've both said it's a nice, simple task.
Yeah.
But things can go wrong, and they clearly have.
Definitely.
Poor Andy.
Yeah, poor Andy, yeah. He's made the classic mistake of using the egg whites and the yolks. It's a shame he's realised it, but it's too late, I'm afraid.
I know.
Oh, I'm so frustrated.
But the other two seem to be doing fine.
Yeah. There's a couple of mess issues with Paul.
Is he just a bit chaotic?
A little bit, yeah. He just needs to, like, slow down a little bit and, you know, just think.
Yeah, I'm just not entirely sure what I'm doing, to be honest.
Time is ticking away, and our home cooks must use every last second to make sure their creme anglaise is properly cooked and the right consistency.
And what pot never boils.
Cooks, you have just 30 seconds left. Right, that's it, everybody. Time is up. A step away from your bowls.
Could be worse.
So that's it. End of round 2. It's time to taste.
Only 2 people can be taken through to the next round. For one of our home cooks, it's time to leave the competition.
How did you find that challenge?
Nerve-wracking.
It's funny, isn't it? 4 ingredients. and
Yeah.
So easy to go wrong.
Nowhere to hide.
No, there's not.
Okay.
You go ahead first.
So the consistency is probably a little bit too thick, if that's probably from over whipping the egg yolks. A little bit thick. No, we know what happens to this,
Certainly
don't we?
do.
Well, there's not a lot really we
Don't
can
say
say.
anything really, no.
Yeah, you know your mistake.
I certainly do.
That's the main thing.
As soon as that sugar went in, it
Yeah,
was...
we was watching and I could see straight
Yeah.
away. So, okay. And finally, perfect consistency. Got a nice shine. Very good, lovely. That's perfect, really good.
So, Luke, in your mind, who's going straight through?
OK, so it's definitely that one.
Congratulations. So we have two left.
Yeah, both have had errors, which you can probably see, but the person I'm taking through is Andy.
Wow.
OK.
Well, I got through the first round, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
You've done a great job, Paul.
Nice
done.
one.
Well
Thanks a
done.
lot, mate. It's been a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
I'm not too disappointed. I got as far as I expected to get, and the two best people won, so I'm happy.
So Paul wasn't up to scratch for you. What was...
Well, I think they both made big errors there. Andy instantly knew straight away what his error was and was obviously mortified.
Yeah.
But from his previous round, and I think going forward, it'll be a better bet for me.
And Paul, he obviously, he made some mistakes. He over-whisked.
Yeah, but he was still a little bit messy and sort of a bit chaotic, even with quite a simple-ish challenge.
Yeah.
So he's
And that worries you, because obviously on Friday,
Yeah.
it's the two of you together, there's not a lot of room.
And I can't do a lot to sort of help him in that respect for his sort of cleanliness and his organisational skill could have let us down, I think.
Yeah.
Just two cooks remain, account manager Joe from Stockport and software developer Andy from Northampton. But only one could be chosen as Luke's partner for the Friday final.
Round 3, it's the chef's special. Now, in this round, our home cooks will be given a set of ingredients to one of Luke's signature dishes. So the aim of this challenge, cooks, is to create a dish from these ingredients. You'll get to see what Luke makes a little bit later on. But for you at home, here's today's ingredients.
Luke's chosen salmon, lemon oil, radishes, Jersey potatoes, butter, double cream, white wine vinegar, caviar, shallots, asparagus and watercress. Easy enough for a Michelin-starred chef, but what will our home cooks think?
So, cooks, you have just 1 hour to create a delicious dish. Reveal your ingredients because your time starts now.
Thank you. Oh, salmon.
So the clock is ticking and it's the first time our home cooks have seen these ingredients. But where will they begin? Putting his salmon to one side, Andy decides to start with the basics.
Still trying to work out what I'm going to do, but there's a few things that'll have to happen. Like an onion has to get peeled at some point. Initially, I'm thinking crushed potatoes with the cream mixed in, pan-fry the fish in some butter, but that's as far as I've got so far.
Meanwhile, Joe's focusing on Andy.
Just keep glancing, having a quick glance. What are you doing?
Fish, what are you doing?
Fish!
And also her veg.
I'm just trying to work out my timings, which is going to take the longest to cook, which is going to be the quickest to cook. Just bring my potatoes up to the boil and then think about my sauce. I'm going to try and do a beurre blanc, but without a recipe. Just sort of guessing.
Hello, lovely.
Hello.
How are we?
Hello.
You OK?
I think so.
What did you think when you saw the ingredients?
Nice. I eat a lot of salmon. Love asparagus. Wasn't sure what to do for the best with the other bits, so I've done a bit of a vinaigrette salad with the watercress, the radish and some onion.
Okay.
I'm attempting to do a buttercream sauce.
OK, interesting, good.
Whether the two would go together is another thing. But I've never done anything like that without a recipe before.
Oh, haven't you? Oh, well. But you know what it should taste like.
Yeah.
This is me. I just make things up as I go along.
That's fine.
That's fine. It's good.
That's good.
Keep stirring.
I'm keeping stirring. I've spent all day stirring.
So Joe knows what she wants. Andy, on the other hand, knows what he definitely doesn't want.
Andy, how are we doing?
Not too bad so far. I'm pleased there's no eggs.
No, what are we doing then?
Some crushed new potatoes with some cream, griddled asparagus, I'm going to pan-fry the salmon.
OK.
And then dressing it with watercress and maybe some sliced radish.
OK.
OK.
Any sauce or anything?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I
OK.
haven't decided yet.
All right.
OK.
And the caviar using that?
I'll probably use it for dressing at the end.
It's actually it's a Veruga caviar. It's like herring roe.
Yes, yeah.
So I like it because it's nice and smoky.
Yes.
And you can cook really well with it.
Yeah, it's nice to have on some canapes.
Yeah.
And
I'm just trying to keep it simple.
Is that your theme, being simple? I thought you didn't want to be simple. I want
to make it fun, but I want to make sure I deliver something good.
Okay.
I'd rather try and aim for less, but deliver that rather than aim for the sky and maybe not reach it.
All right, well, let you get on.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Whilst Andy's playing it safe, Jo's hit disaster with her sauce. It split, so she adds cream in the hope of rescuing it.
How far off are you?
I'm just waiting on my asparagus.
I'm about to say, my asparagus is cooking now. I just need to then wait for my fish.
Do you know when asparagus is cooked?
No.
Neither do I.
Right, Luke, what were you thinking?
Final two. They both took the time to deliberate and have a think what they're going to do, so that was a good sign. They didn't sort of rush into it.
In terms of dream ingredients, I'm actually quite happy with what it is. Shame not wine, so I could do the glass right now. Otherwise, I'm all right.
Jo's going for it and, almost living off the edge of her seat.
Could all go horribly wrong.
Do you quite like that, though?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's, if it comes out, then good luck to her. Yeah, definitely.
I am feeling quite calm, but I'm also internally feeling quite nervous because I feel like I'm not doing enough.
Andy's playing it safe. He's a very nice guy, but he sort of needs to step up to the plate a little bit now, I think. This is his final chance.
Well, you better get in there and have another look.
OK, I'll see what they're up to.
Ooh, smoking. Smoking.
That's too much cream.
There's no such thing as too much cream.
Cooks, you have 10 minutes left.
You know how I was calm earlier on? Not feeling calm now.
Luke wants a partner who has good timing, good clarity of flavours and can work cleanly. With such delicate ingredients, there's no room for any mistakes.
How's it going?
OK.
You happy with everything?
Yeah, I think I'll be ready to taste it in a couple of minutes.
Oh, OK. You work quick, don't you? How did your sauce come out, all right?
Because it had been sat, it did split, so I just wanted a bit more cream in.
And it's all right now?
I think so, yeah.
OK.
Hello, Chef.
How are we doing? You OK?
Yeah, it's just a timing game.
Yeah, any problems?
I used a little bit too much cream in my potatoes, but I think that's just a little bit nerves. Okay. And now it's plate up. Good.
Did you say you was using the caviar?
I might try and use the caviar just for dressing at the end, just for a little bit of a different flavour.
Good.
So there we go.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Right, guys, you have just 5 minutes left.
With time ticking, these last few minutes are crucial. The salmon needs to be cooked to perfection. If it's overcooked, it will be too dry and start to flake. Undercooking it will result in a spongy texture.
Ah, too soon.
So both cooks get their fish onto the plate, but whose salmon will secure them a place in the final?
Right, cooks, that's it. Your time is up. It's time to taste.
First up, it's Jo. She's made griddled salmon and asparagus, served with cream, lemon and butter sauce, with new potatoes and a watercress and radish salad.
How did you find that challenge?
OK, that was the one I was most nervous about.
Yeah, it's difficult, but obviously you've managed a lovely plate of food here.
Nice idea with the salad and everything. So if you had a thought about it, and yeah, good.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, should we have a try?
Yeah, let's.
Nice crunchy skin on the salmon, or the flesh on the salmon. Would you think that was a little bit overcooked, or...?
I was worried that I'd undercook it, but yeah, possibly.
Would you say it's a little overcooked?
I think so for salmon, yeah, a little bit.
OK. And the dressing's lovely.
Yeah, lovely, yeah, it's very good. Really refreshes the palate. Yeah, good effort.
Thank you.
Good effort. As I say, salmon for me is a little bit overcooked, but good job.
OK, thank you. I hope I've done enough to get through. But obviously Andy's a good cook as well, so I think we're pretty well matched, really.
The salmon a little bit overcooked. Could have done with a bit more acidity, a bit more seasoning, but there was elements of good and bad in there, I think.
He said my salmon was a little overdone.
Oh.
It seemed to turn really quickly
All of
as
a
well.
sudden it just flips, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's getting simple things, aren't they, though? Easy to get wrong.
Yeah.
It's been the story of the day.
Next into the tasting room is Andy. He's made pan-fried salmon topped with caviar, served with griddled asparagus, crushed new potatoes and a watercress and radish salad.
Andy, how are you doing?
Not too bad, thank you.
How was that?
Straightforward, but difficult,
Yeah.
ironically enough.
Yeah,
But,
the simplest things
it
are.
is.
We've appreciated
And it's
that. all
timing
through
as
the
well we
competition.
have, yeah. It's things like, well, the fish doesn't take long to cook, but then all of a sudden it's overcooked.
Yeah, exactly.
And in the blink of an eye, you've lost the plan, the
There's
plot.
nowhere to hide
There's
the
not.
simplicity, and we've
Absolutely,
talked
we
about
have.
this many
We have
times.
indeed.
Yeah.
Tuck him.
Yeah, let's go for it. So you pan-fried your...
I did, yes,
Yeah.
and use butter as well.
Okay.
Lots of butter.
Still got some moisture in there, but
Yes,
it is a little
it
bit
is a little
overcooked.
bit overcooked, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Even
It's
with the
difficult
butter.
salmon because 1 minute
Yes, it
it's
is,
gone.
yeah.
And you didn't use a dressing at all?
No, I had a go, but no, I just sort of abandoned it at the last minute. So that's watercress and a bit of oil.
Good.
Thank you. I'm not sure if I've done enough to win because I didn't challenge myself enough. So potentially that's one thing I need to learn from today, is just to take risks, to try things.
Those potatoes are lovely.
Thank you.
I think he wants to push himself, but he's just
Yeah.
so worried
Yeah,
that something's going to go wrong. 'cause
Yeah,
it-
exactly.
So it's, maybe a bit too safe.
A little bit, I think, yeah.
Okay.
With the final challenge complete, it's just left for Luke to deliberate over our 2 home cooks.
I'd love to win. It'd be great to be back on Friday. That'd be fantastic.
I would love to win it. It would be fabulous. A real feather in my cap.
So do you think you've made up your mind about who your partner's going to be on Friday?
Yeah, it's changed a few times. But yeah, I think so, yeah.
Well, hold that thought, because now we're going to get to see what you make with those ingredients.
Okay.
My favourite part, so come on. So, cooks, before we find out who will be joining Luke in the Friday final, he's going to show us what he makes with those ingredients. So it's over to you, Luke.
Okay, we've got the same ingredients, but
Okay.
we're going to
Okay.
put the fish in first, okay?
Right.
What I'm going to do is liberally season the fish with the salt and sugar. And this is like dry curing.
Yeah.
And we're
Okay.
going to cook that at 65 degrees in a very slow oven on the plate with cling film.
Okay.
So it'll just tick away nicely and just keep that beautiful salmon flavour.
Right.
So what we're going to do is a very classical beurre blanc sauce. We'll take our shallot.
So what age did you start cooking, Luke?
21.
Oh, was that quite late in...
Yeah.
In chef
Yeah,
terms?
well, when I sort of see some of the guys in the kitchen now sort of coming to us at sort of 17, 18, and they've already done their college course, it's very late. So in goes our white wine vinegar and some water, and the shallots can go in as well. That needs to be reduced by about 2/3 at least to get
Right.
the bitterness out of the white wine vinegar. So we've got some asparagus. What I'm going to do with the asparagus is I'm going to do some raw and some cooked. I don't want to really change the shape of the asparagus, just keep it natural so it's still round rather than gouge it. OK, so that's ready to cook. OK, so now this for our salad. We can just take these dorky bits off, minding our fingers.
Oh, I hate these things.
They can be just popped in some ice water. Leave that there. OK, so we're nearly there with the...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What salmon needs is some acidity, because it's sort of fatty, so it needs some
Yeah.
acid. OK, so we've got our cream in there now. This
Yep.
is just to stabilise it. Okay? So we'll just reduce that down a little bit more. So we'll put some salt. Obviously, for green vegetables, we need some salt in our water. We can cook the asparagus. So basically, we're calling this is now our salt, building our sauce, and this is what we call Montio beurre. It's mounting it with butter, very, very slowly. A bit like the creme anglaise. If we boil it, it's going to
Yeah.
split.
Now, on Friday, obviously, you'll be cooking for the king of...
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
king,
I
I'll
know.
call him, Pierre
man.
Koffmann. Does it make you nervous cooking for him?
Yeah, he looks at food very differently to everyone else, yeah. He'll know stuff that us mere mortals don't even know, so yeah, that should be a challenge for sure. If you want to try that.
Thank you.
There's a lot of acidity there, but you need that to cut through the richness of
Yeah.
the salmon.
So do you only want the shallots for flavour
we
then?
just discard the shallots, yeah.
Right.
But I did like the way you utilised your shallots. That was good. OK, so we can just keep that warm. We don't really want to boil it. Asparagus can go in. We just cook that 2 or 3 minutes till it's tender.
Yep.
You know, this is virtually asparagus and hollandaise, really. So I've took the asparagus out now. I know that's sort of cooked. See, it's nice and vibrant. I can just pop that in there to heat through. So we'll put that on our plate. So we've got our asparagus, we'll put our caviar in.
And you said this caviar's got a nice... Did you say it's like a smoke?
It's a Vruga, it's herring roe. It's not actually roe.
Right.
But it's from the herring. It's really, really smoky. And then we just take our potatoes, like a potato salad, almost.
Looks amazing, doesn't it?
No, yeah.
Okay, and then we just finish it with a bit of lemon to wake it up.
I love lemon.
Not too much salt, because there's salt in the smokiness of the caviar. So there we go. There's our little asparagus and salmon.
Oh, well, let's taste. Have a little tuck in. Come on.
Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah, it has really kept
really
its
delicate.
flavour, hasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, that tastes so fresh.
A little bit of lemon is wonderful.
Yeah, yeah, it just wakes it up at the end. And yeah.
That's absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
But now it's time to declare your winner and who you're going to pick to join you in the Friday final. But before you do, let's have a quick recap of the dishes they made earlier.
In the first round, Jo impressed Luke with her tasty seafood risotto. She showed off her sweet skills in round 2 with her silky creme anglaise. Then in the final round, she produced classic flavour combinations. But was her griddled salmon too overcooked for Luke?
I hope I've done enough to get through. But obviously Andy's a good cook as well, so I think we're pretty well matched, really.
Andy wowed Luke with his flavoursome wild mushroom risotto in the first round. He scraped through with his creme anglaise in the second. And in the final round, he showcased his cooking techniques with his pan-fried salmon and griddled asparagus. But did he play it too safe by not serving a sauce?
Oh, I'd love to win. It'd be great to come all this way and then to be back on Friday. That'd be fantastic, just to work with the chef, which would be brilliant.
First, I'd like to say a massive well done to both of you. It's been a great day. You've completed 3 challenges, but only one of you can go to the Friday final, and Luke has made his mind up. So, Luke, it's over to you.
Yeah, so long day. You've both done really, really well.
Thank you.
There can only be one winner, as you both know. You're both really good, but I think the person I've chose will be slightly more beneficial to me in the final, and that person is Jo.
Well done, Jo.
Thank you. I'm absolutely cock-a-hoop. I can't believe it.
I'm disappointed to be going home. I did my best. Unfortunately, I made some silly mistakes, so I think it's only fair that I'm the one taking the long journey home today.
Any final tips for Jo?
What sealed it for you was just consistent all the way through. You haven't flapped, worked tidy, and I think we could work together really well. So, you ready to do me proud?
Yes, chef.
OK, let's go.